When I was a kid, growing up in the 60s and the 70s, you wouldn't believe the stuff that we would do and get away with. But growing up in the 60s and the 70s, we had a product called Brylkreem that was a hair grease. And you were only supposed to use a little bit of it. And in their jingles, they said, a little dab will do you, or a little dab will do you. And they had that phrase in all their jingles, and I can remember it as a kid. And a lot of people in the 60s especially used Brylkreem. In the 50s and 40s, men would slick their hair back a little bit. And if it was done correctly with just a little bit, it would look cool. But if you used too much, if you went over that dab, it would look ridiculous. Your hair would be what we call plastered back. You'd look like a Cupid doll or a mannequin. Your hair would be like plastered to the side of your head. It would look ridiculous. And lots of people did that, and they were just impervious that it looked stupid, but they used too much Brylkreem. And when they said a little dab, that's what they meant. They meant about the size of a pencil eraser or a pea. That's how much you used, just enough. But there was always people that used too much, like as much as you would use to brush your teeth with, and then their hair would be plastered back. And lots of men used it. It was considered good grooming back in the I don't know, 50s and 60s mostly. By the 70s, it was phasing out. But they had their little jingles, and the jingle always had a little dab will do you in it. But I was listening to some of their jingles, and they suck. From the 50s, I thought, man, I can do a better one than that. Way better one. So I'm going to do a Brylkreem jingle. And then if Brylkreem wants to buy it from me, they can put it down in the comment section. Yeah, they can put it in the comment section, and we'll work out a deal for my Brylkreem jingle. I don't even know if they make it anymore. Brylkreem. Okay, so this is the Brylkreem. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, a little tiny bit. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. That's really all it takes. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. You don't need much at all. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, a little dab'll do ya. Brylkreem.